creating. I'm gonna have to like most of the time when I go live, uh, I'm always putting myself on the spot. But it seems like when you come on the camera, it's different. Regardless of what you say, it still feels different. You feels like how the guy, the friend, my homeboy that broke it down was a friend of mine. He said, because I explained the same thing to him. He said when you on camera, you like where you would be 100%, you'll be like 90 something. You're 90% be you're 90% being yourself, because a part of you know that you're filming or you're recording what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? And I think it makes sense. I didn't, when he told me, I didn't see it that way. I didn't think about it, but all I do know is that like when you come on camera, it's totally different. You know what I mean? I guess it wouldn't be so difficult if you had something, whatever, somebody you was in a conversation with, you can hold a good casual conversation, something real. You know what I mean? Because I think that's what it's all. I think you should take your camera and create something real. Create you doing something really real. I think that's what would make it real good, interesting content. But Facebook got this thing where if you put any music and all this type of other stuff, that'll spice it up. They got that rule. They will mute your stuff. They'll put you in Facebook jail. They'll disable you and do all this type of other crazy stuff, you know. So you got to be cordial. You can't. You got to be caught. You got to keep your stuff cordial. Yep. I don't know who this is coming up here. Oh, that's somebody way over there next door. Yeah, you can't really create no good, real good, interesting content because Facebook, they gonna ride you. You know what I'm saying? It's like they gonna be busting you up, putting you in jail and everything else. Like you won't be able to go live. They can disable your stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they gonna do. You know? That's why you can't create no. Y'all don't blame me for it. If anybody's coming in and my content don't seem to be rocking like it should, don't blame me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing to do with it. They come in and rock out. You know what I'm saying? But I still create my content anyway because it's not about whether if I have people watching me or not. I don't care about that. I love creating. I love putting my images in a video. I just love creating content. I always did. It's just in me to do that, you know. I'm not doing it because nobody ain't watching me and man, I'm about to cry myself out and stress. No, it ain't like that. It's either you like doing it or you don't. It's just like let me tell you how I am. Righteousness. Let's just throw that in. Righteousness. You don't do righteousness because people can see you. Everybody can see you in the light. Everybody know what you're doing. Now, when they got their back turned, then I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do this and do that. That's not what righteousness is, homegirl. That's not what righteousness is. Righteousness is when nobody's looking and you say, "Nah, this shit ain't cool. I'm not anticipating shit, regardless of whatever it is." That's what real righteousness is. Real righteousness is when nobody can see what the hell is going on. Righteousness is when that brother, that sister ain't around, you still can maintain the same energy behind closed doors as you do in the light. You see what I'm saying? To me, that's what real righteousness is. Realness is not a definition of realness. It's like, okay, I got thousands of people watching me. I'm putting on this energy. You know what I mean? As soon as all the thousands of people never come in and watching my video, then I'm cracking the fuck up. I'm cracking up and just losing it. No, that ain't what real is. Real is when you don't have nobody anticipating and checking your stuff out. They can click off of it and you still can maintain the same energy. That's what you call being real. When it ain't even about the money, it ain't even about all this other shit. When you can just be natural and just, in spite of whether people watch you or not, when they recognize you or they don't recognize you, the world don't need to recognize. That's not what's important. You see what I'm saying? So I don't give a shit about none of that. All I give a shit about is just me being creative to help somebody else. That has a small platform. You see what I'm saying? When I say a small platform, I'm talking about somebody who don't have probably but about 3 or 4 followers, or maybe you may have thousands of people that subscribe to your channel, but maybe only 2 anticipate and see, can only 2 or 3 is going to actually see you the value worth, without all the millions of people that's in your life. You see what I'm saying? So being large in the world, I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with being big. I'm not against being big. I'm not against having a large following. I'm not against mingling with people and stuff like that. I'm not against mingling with people. But when you go to talking about somebody that's going to come into your life and that's going to try to drain you dry for what you have, or just want to be a part of you just because of what you got, all that kind of stuff, how you look, all that kind of stuff, that's not the definition of somebody who's real with you. That's cap. It is. It's really cap. When people say things, man, I love you, when you done made a big name for yourself, and then they come in like, da-da, man, da-da, this and that and the third, I'm going to be looking at them like, man, that's cap. You capping right now. Sister, you capping right now. You know, you have to think about all that. And that's how you know that's how you will be able to distinguish who's real and who ain't. It's all about being real. It's all about being you. It's all about being natural. So that's what I'm doing here. And if they don't like that, then fine. I'm good. Guess what? I've been creating content ever since 2013. I started creating content in 2013. You see what I'm saying? I got videos right now that don't even have hardly no views on them. I got some 3 years old, don't have not one, not even my view, but they still up. But do you think I let that make me crawl up? No, it doesn't make me crawl up or start capping. You know what I mean? I just continue to just be me and do me, because I like doing what I do. Because when a person say that you're a friend and they rocking with you, how you gonna be able to know whether they're gonna be able to keep that same energy? Just keep being around them long enough. The real them will be revealed. Just like with me doing my videos. I didn't, in the past, I like doing it because I just love doing it. You know what I mean? I just love it. You know, most people, everybody, when they come to YouTube or Facebook or whatever platform they use to record and upload videos to social media, for me, back in the day, I loved doing it. I didn't fringe up or just start tripping and start capping because, oh, I don't have these millions of, I didn't have that mindset. I just say, well, I like doing it. Oh, wow, look at myself. I was happy that I was able to put myself in the public. I was happy, you know. Did I care about whether people watch me or not? No, I didn't care. It was good. I would have enjoyed it if a lot of people, a million people could have watched it. But I still maintain who I was. I'm only me. You see what I'm saying? It didn't discourage me nothing because I knew I was doing it for the right reason. When you're doing something for the right reason, it's going to show. When you're doing something for the right reason, whether one person watch you or nobody watch you, you can do a video. I can, like, say I can do this video right now. 20 years later, I come back to the same video. Nobody else watched it but me clicked on it. It wouldn't bother me. I'm being totally honest with you. I'm being totally real. I'm keeping it real, no cap. I'm serious. Well, how do I know that? I got videos been up on my channel, on my other channels for like 9 years. Am I capping about them videos not getting views? No. I got a video right now. A couple of videos, 3 years old. They don't even have my view on. They don't have no views. Nobody know they don't know that those videos is on YouTube. Nobody knows. Nobody couldn't run across them because they just regular video. I ain't put nobody's name or nobody's title, nothing in that. I don't do that. If you watch a lot of my content and you scroll down, you're gonna see nothing but just plain, no names. I don't even put my own names in the video most of the time. I don't. So it lets you know I'm just being regular. Sometimes I just put live. Sometimes I just put in there, I just want to come and talk. It's very rare. Now, have I used people's name in the past? Sometimes, yes, I have. But I don't do it, make a habit of doing it every day. I just come on here and talk like I regularly do and just be a regular person and be natural. You see what I'm saying? Now, do I have other things that I want to practice and try? I want to try and see what fits me. That's what I want to do. I don't want to go out my way trying to be something or try to do something and practice something that's not really me. Because if I practice something that's not really me, that's capping. I'll be capping. No. Be yourself. Just find things that you like doing. My own cousin, I had my own cousin tell me, and it's a lot of people, more than my cousin. When I was working at working at Popeyes in Georgia, a lot of people would say I was funny when I would talk. Matter of fact, I got that from my family members and friends. I don't even feel like I'm funny. I can be just sitting there talking to some people and they'll just fall out laughing. I say, well, I can't help it. It's just something, it's in my DNA. Do I try to be funny? Do I be trying to be something that I'm not? No. It's just naturally, I can be talking, be serious, just like I'm talking now. Just like I'm talking now, if you see me in person, I would still talk the same way. Now, I'll say certain things here and yonder to try to spice up the conversation and try to be funny or try to be condescending to make that person laugh or something like that. I'll try something or just say something crazy or something like that. Now, you know that don't make life. I'll say something funny like, man, my little 10-year-old niece or my nephew or my 11-year-old niece can handle that big old so-and-so dude up. She can make that big dude, she can slam that big dude to the ground and make him look like a cake. She can demolish him. My 10-year-old niece will demolish. I'll say some crazy stuff like that. I have people looking around like, man, what the heck? What the fuck did you just say? Or whatever. And then I just start laughing, and then I'll have everybody around me like, oh man, I didn't know what the hell you was talking about. What is he saying? Somebody, man, he must be in. Are you in like? Is you living is you living in reality? You must not be in reality, man. That so and so. I like, nah, man, I'm just joking or something like that. And I just have everybody laugh. Oh, okay. And then everybody just start laughing in the room. Now I say I do something like that. I'm good at doing that. I just never put it on camera much. But I just walk up and say something crazy or say something real spicy and crazy and have everybody like, what the hell did he just say? Like I have everybody just looking at each other. I can do that, but I don't want to go out my way being something or trying to go out of my way because you're just gonna make yourself look stupid. So I just stay in my lane and just find out what I'm good at, and I'm still trying to find out what I'm good at. Promote that. That's what I do. All right, how you doing? All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do. Don't try to be something that you ain't, you know? Yeah, so that's what I do. So let me pick my camera up. That's one of my neighbors right there in the truck. So matter of fact, let me go. No, I ain't gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later here.